Hello, you amazing beautiful people. Welcome back to another log Horizon reaction video. Welcome back. How you doing? I thought I'd start fast and then go slow. You know, that's what I was going for. In case you didn't get it. So we've been introduced to some new people. The round table is not looking good. Shiro is also not looking good. And meanwhile, Krusty is. He's just doing his usual clown stuff. Anyway, press that like button, press that subscribe button. Let's see where season 3 goes. Let's see. We stream this on Twitch, Unblood on Patreon, and let's jump into episode 2.
お父さんとお母さん、仕事見つかった？はい、やっぱり。
Even though there hasn't been a big time jump, it feels like there has been.
それに東京会館があって、欲しい相談役もいるからって。
おお、仕事が見つかったか。
ルディが相談役ね。
秋葉の町を公爵様が保護してくださるって。
そうらしいね。これで安心して生活できる。
そんなに嬉しいものなの？だって公爵様ですよ。公爵様がいる町に住めるなんてすごいです。
Seems like a good thing. Seems like a good thing. So how is it going to turn into a bad thing? let's find out, shall we?
すみませんね。こんなお土産をいただいて。
Is that a quiche? Looks like a quiche.
ヤマトの歴史について、あて、どこから話しましょうか。
He sounds well different. Has he got a different voice actor? Am I crazy?
秋葉公爵。
1年ほど前に古城列島ヤマトに生まれた統一国家。それがウエストランデ国王朝です。この国王朝には公爵4家と呼ばれる4つの家がありいたナインテイル公爵家。
Naruto,
瀬
huh?
戸の海に浮かぶ
Naruto?
ポーランドを守るフォーランド公爵家。最後に東方の開拓及び守護の功績によって任じられた舞浜の公園公爵。
アインスさんもそうだね。
エイネシアのおじいさんと同じくらい偉くなったということか。そうだったのか。それはまずいな。
Oh, so he's gonna have so much authority amongst the people on land, which obviously isn't gonna be good for them guys.
しかし
I guess, if he's not on their side.
ランデ神領を守るために彼らの救護要請領もナインテール領も壊滅。舞浜公爵家と王朝政府の間にも深い亀裂が生じました。
You could look at this as so what you're saying is the rich kings of the lands were like, my armies come back and protect me from the enemies. Meanwhile, let's just even though they're the south, let's just say the northern kings. Maybe there's a big wall. They defend off a horde of like monsters and they get wiped out. Meanwhile, people sit back comfortably in their castle. Anyone see what I'm doing here? Kind of sounds like a certain episode of Game of Thrones, what I'm saying.
都にダンジョンが発生してしまったのです。悪鬼が発生し、皇王やその一族はすべて戦死。見た目の悪かったウーデル公爵と元老院は生き残りをまとめ、イコマの地で統治を再開。I
haven't confirmed if it's a genre tournament. That hasn't been confirmed.
公爵家は皇王の勅命ではないと応じませんでした。元老院は先の皇王の血筋を残す西宮家を伊勢より招聘したので、ウエストランデ国王朝は神聖公国ウエストランデとなったのです。西宮家は皇王家と近い親戚。ヤマトの人々は尊敬の念を持ち、その権威を。
I'm still trying to understand how this is very bad, because it doesn't seem that bad at the moment. Like, how is this gonna be bad? Surely it's good they've got this in with the people on land. How is it gonna be bad for them?
東方の英傑がヤマトの闇を戦う今こそ積年の傷を癒し助けとなるべし。
Man, she's so great, isn't she?
ブラントフローデンの財布そんなに当てにしていいの？ヌレハに握られてるんじゃないの？
ギルドの運営を一手に引き。
彼女カリスマだけはあるみたいだけど。
She does have charisma. She's got big charisma.
拾ってあげたのに手を噛むドブネズミってところに。
同僚が秋葉に向かったみたいだよ。放置しておいていいのかな？
構わないわ。実験皆無のおみこしなんだもの。ヌレハと同じ。
I kind of like how she talks in a certain way. She all our boys at Akibara are like, if that's how you pronounce the town, they all want to like coexist with the people on land and this and that, and they're all like playing like politics and that sort of stuff. Meanwhile, over here, these guys are just like, people on land are fucking like, what? Like what? The Avengers all just rise up and crush them in seconds. And I kind of find that kind of funny. You know? It is funny. It's like, yeah.
じゃあ大化も忘れてないだろう。今日のところは2つ質問させてもらおうかな。までして大和の支配なんて企む？いさかいを起こしてまで。なぜそこまで変わったんだ？
私は茶会の時から何も変わっていない。最も価値のあることはレイドの攻略レースで頂点に立つことだった。すべてのプレイヤーにお前たちがバカにしてきた弱小の、しかもギルドでもない素人に負けた気分を尋ねるのが目的だった。重ねてきた努力をせせら笑われるのは見渡す限りの青空の頂点に立つ。どんな気持ち？こんな小娘に踏みにじられるのは大事にしてきたものをおでに汚されるのはって。
そんなことしてもカナミが帰ってくるわけじゃあるまいに。
カナミは関係ない。
そして闇属性か？
ああ、そうね。そうなんだけどガータンは黙ってよね。
Kind of freaky. He asked 3 questions already.
聞き覚えはないか。
Jazza. Yes, I have heard of this guy. Apparently he plays a really strong saxophone. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! It's those guys! I was just trying to fit in. I don't really know what's going on. No, it's not. It's not. Wait, this is the weird guy we saw before, right? We don't like this guy. Bro, what is the deal with that horse? What the? Look at the... You want some horse with that neck? Like, what the fuck is this? That's a giraffe, not a horse.
このマルベスとともに今日の都にお上がりください。新居は都で用意しております。準備は1週間ほどでよろしいか？
それは
Plenty of time to prepare for a wedding 1 week.
この町で仕事があります。
すべての仕事は以降アインス殿に委ねられればよろしかろう。
Yeah, this seems not good.
今までの秋葉に貴族がいなかったから勝手に住み着いて暮らしているだけと言われればそうとも取られる状態だった。
Man, they need to find the crazy scientist that was crossbreeding giraffes with horses and like saw that guy.
人だと職能を持っていれば村での地位も望めるが、そうでなければ居場所はない。嫌なら村を出ていくしかないのだ。それで変わることもある。それは第一人にとっては奇跡に等しい。農夫が売り子や会計士のサブ職を得られるので本当にワンダフルな街だ。ルミンは
guy? Maybe it's dude from Fullmetal Alchemist.
そんなことないのに。
That son of a bitch said it again.
不安が解消されるかもしれないの。
Everyone seems happy except the leaders, which is usually a bad sign. In my experience, if the people are unhappy but the leader is happy, then it's a bad leader. So something is going on.
生鮮食品は近郊の農村に完全に依存していますからね。第一陣が食べ物を売ってくれなくなるかもしれない。
入れたカードは相当えげつないパワーがあるってことです。問題はそれだけではありません。今回の件でハリネズミのように警戒しています。
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure hedgehogs are cautious. But I don't know if I would ever use that as a sentence. I'm not opposed to it. But it's the first time I've heard it. Cautious like hedgehogs.
アイザック君がセルジャット校に釈明に行くって言ってましたから、今すぐ揉めることはないと思いますけど。
It doesn't look good.
しけた面しやがって。
僕はいつもこんな顔ですよ。
もっと無意味に
It's crazy how this dude Ainz was able to just get so much power. Like crazy amounts of power. And it also shows just like how vulnerable their entire economic infrastructure that they've built has actually been. Also, they love showing this fucking food, don't they? Because this one guy was able just to throw a huge spanner in the whole system.
浜に着くぞ。セルジャットのじいさんにもそう報告した。誠意ってのはな、見せるためには速さがいるんだ。
アインスさんの考えですらないでしょ。吹き込まれたに決まってますよ。
いいから白状しろ。うちによこしてた青病炭どもだって何かあるんだ。
あの人たちもともとホネスティなんですよね。
はあ？
抜けたそうな人をガッポガッポ引っこ抜いて、
先にお前がアインスに喧嘩売ったの？
訓練に参加したとなればそれだけで信用になるんです。第一陣からだってすごいとかかっこいいって言ってもらえるじゃないですか。
This definitely doesn't seem like a situation where we have a good or a bad motive at all, really, here. It definitely feels more along the lines of people doing what they think is right. You know, because we're getting a little look into the understanding of why people have done these things, why certain people have sided with them. And it's obviously not bad. I'd say there are some, like, very selfish people, like part of the people of the land that we've been introduced to, and currently they're working with these guys, but you know what I mean. It's not like, seems like they're trying to do the right thing.
頑張ったら頑張ったねって褒めてもらえる場所が必要なんです。
なんだかギルマスっぽいな。
Especially when you think about
ゴリラに言われたくないよね。
that they were given a job. Like, they were given a job and they tried their best, and now they've come back and it's failed, and they've just been, like, rejected by everybody. You know, you can understand why they might be a bit not happy.
公爵になったんですか？お給料はいいですか？
皆さんご存知のようですね。大和の大知人の頂点に立つ西宮家より、この度公爵位を授与、重理の大知人を守護し治めるのがその務めとなります。
周辺重理？
現実の日本で言えば関東平野全員。
俺たちはかつてイースタル領主会議から貴族位の提案を断った経緯がある。なのに爵位を受けたらどうなるか分かってるんだよな、ホネスティ。
あの当時は大災害直後で、私たちは
Shirai is supposed to be this, like, master manipulator tactician, you know. He's supposed to, like, he just seems to be sitting back at the moment, you know. And he doesn't seem to, like, if he's got a plan, he has not let us know shit all about it. He just seems to be getting trampled over. This guy is supposed to be super genius, and I don't see any of that leaking through at the moment.
ほとんど第一陣に依存しています。
ええ、私たちはもはや第一陣勢力に生産と消費という点で、そんな中で少しでも優位に立とうとしているだけです。
せやけどな、その公爵一中はウエストランデからもろたんや。
皆さんも聞き及んでいるでしょう。ウエストランデの頂点である西宮家、その当主である西宮通り様とレイネシア姫の結婚の準備が整っており、対話が始まるはずです。そうすればイースタル参加領主に対する衛星独立行政権の承認をウエストランデが行うことになる。
同時に起こる不自然さを感じた理由はそれだったのか。
イースタルとウエストランデの間ですでに意見の統一
Go on, Senku. Senku in 20 years. What do you think about it?
どうせず平和が手に入るわけですからね。これでご理解いただけましたか。公爵位を受けるメリット。円卓会議は自治組織であるがゆえに脆弱で限界がある。会議で合意に達することはできるが、強制力がないから決定権がない。私は提案します。いや、行動に移します。私は私の今までを振り返って提案の内容ではなく、得られなかったと気づくことができました。だからこそ今回は積極的に行動したい。
He's gonna try and put himself in charge, right?
円卓会議を離脱します。新しい統治組織秋葉統治府の設立を呼びかけます。
Bro is just like, take care, Michael. Bro wants to get rid of the round table and then just make another one that he made. This is like when your friend, you have that friend at school who's like, no, I don't want to play your game. I want to play my game.
Rogu Horaizunの白江殿。
Oh, he's meeting with him.
こちらこそ話をしなければと思っていました。
Okay. Okay. Create a proper government instead of council. Yeah, so the council all like have to get together to decide on things and situations, you know, which you know makes sense, and it's the most logical thing for their situation, you know. It makes sense, and it keeps everything fair. But he wants to create an actual government. Now, I'm not saying that he's wrong, but I am saying it depends on how he wants to do this. Honest exit. It depends on how he wants to do this, you know. is it the same kind of government, you know, like North Korea government, you know? Is it that kind of government, or is it like, you know, a European democracy, you know? Like, I would put America in that pile too, but considering that they recently voted alongside North Korea and Russia, I don't know if I can fucking anymore. Jesus. When you're sitting and you're like, I'm here with my boys. Too much evil boys. Anyway, you know, it's like realizing your best friend is fucking Malfoy. Crab and Goyle. Yeah, so it all depends on what he wants to do. You know? It all depends on what he wants to do. What does he want to do? Does he want to enforce his idea of a government, more like a dictatorship? Or does he actually want a real government? Does he want it to be voted on, you know, and have elected officials? Is that what he's trying to do? Because if that is what he's trying to do, that's not that bad. So, and at this moment, because Log Horizon has this pattern of not, like, everyone's sort of, like, got a reason for doing things, you know? Oh, shit, Shlake, he wants to go full Star Wars? Everyone's got a reason for doing something. No one is, like, evil or good or whatever, you know? And it's that modern idea of a villain. The villain has to be, you know, a villain, but, you know, a villain for the right reasons. And Log Horizon is very much like that, you know, a villain, but not a pure villain, a villain for the right reasons. And so with this situation, I'm not going to jump in straight away being like, this guy's a dick. Because I don't know if he is, you know? The idea of demolishing the round table sounds bad, and forming a government sounds bad, but it all depends on how he goes about doing this.